All right, Pisces, here we go. It's an energies update for the sign of Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. General reading may or may not resonate with you. It could be pretty specific. I'm not sure. Are you waiting on somebody? This might be with somebody this might be pertaining to somebody who's with somebody else, and you're waiting on them to come to you. It's possible, okay, based on the pre-shuffle. We'll see. Could just be one thing I say. If that's not the case with you, I don't know. But it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. I was intrigued. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I was intrigued by your monthly reading and by what I got in my weekly reading for you this week. So I thought I'd pull you a reading today, too, fish. Well, my pre-shuffle, I love it in a pre-shuffle when I get a repeating message. Over and over again. It says it 3 times. Okay? Death crossed by the Knight of Cups. Love on one side is dying, and on another side they're going for something else. I see the energy coming toward you. This Knight of Cups approaching you. But something on their side is changing. It's dying. The energy, it's transforming. The energy has shifted. Okay? Alright. So that's fine. And then I get the Ace of Swords crossed by the Page of Wands. Again, communication for you. Someone's coming toward you. Someone's had some kind of epiphany here. They're having a reconciliation within themselves. This is a page. It's starting anew. It's child, right? Coming toward you. Okay, same basic theme right here. And then I kept going, and I get the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody here is single and free to pursue. Somebody here has liberated themselves from something. That's this Death card. And that 9 of Pentacles is crossed by the Ace of Cups, which is leaking like a sieve. All I'm drawn to is the leakage here. It's been sitting and sitting and sitting. Somebody here, this is starting anew. Okay? This is liberation. This is starting anew. This is starting anew. This is someone who's reconciling within themselves to start anew. This is someone ending one side of love and rebirthing another and coming in as a Knight of Cups. Somewhere between a Knight of Cups and a Page of Wands, they approach you. That's what I get. I get somebody is liberating themselves. And I always say your energy's tied to Leo. You don't have to be dealing with a Leo, but you're tied to the Leo angle on this cycle. Leo's person seems more content to sit in it. Yours always seem more content to get out of it and come towards you. This pre-shuffle would indicate that that's exactly what's happening. And it doesn't surprise me if you've been watching my readings. If you watched the North Node party reading yesterday, the All Signs reading, then you know what I'm talking about here. And if you watched your monthly reading, okay, I said the universe is taking over here. It's driving. All right, so let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we go. This could be an interesting reading. I don't know. You're probably going to get an extended out of it because I'm very intrigued by your connection. It's a very powerful connection you have with somebody here. You have a very intense effect upon them and they upon you, but I think you're doing a lot of growing, and you know it doesn't feel as intense for you. Maybe even if it feels intense for you, it's nowhere near what it is on the other side. No matter what they told you, I assure you. All right, let's shuffle the deck. This first card out is Before the Cut. It's Why the Fuck Are We Here? So why the fuck are we here? See? Same fucking thing. 10 swords. Something's ended. We're here because something is over for someone. And that's what I'm getting. Here's the energy. Here's your static energy. You're here. I get the incoming energy, which is 9 times out of 10 the runner. You know, I'm pretty good at singling things out. And within that runner energy, as it's coming towards me, there's an ending built into it. And it keeps coming up with the cards. The cards are just mediums to reflect the energy. It just keeps coming up over and over again. Let's cut the deck. What comes after that? 10 of Swords. What comes after it? And it's right there. It's 8 swords. Yeah. You've got a confused energy coming towards you. You've got an energy that might confuse you. But you've got somebody here who's been tied up, who's felt stuck to something, who's felt bound to something, but it's all in there. It's all been in their head. This 8 of Swords coming after that 10 of Swords tells me somebody here is done being tied to something that they don't love anymore, that they don't want. They freed themselves, because my eyes are more drawn to this, the reverse of this. You know, so it is what it is. I mean, I gave you all the energy that's attached to it. They're a little bit confused. You might be a little bit confused when they show up. I mean, you might say, didn't you tell me we couldn't be together? And now you're here. What's going on? You know, what the hell's going on? It might be a conversation that starts that way. What the hell's going on? You know, kind of a thing like that. Well, so far so good. Let's take a look at where we go here. Let's take a look. Let's see. And you know, all of these runners, no matter what the sign is, all of these runners have got themselves convinced that they have to keep something, to keep the status quo or whatever. I mean, they're all in some way, whether it's a relationship or not. Let's shuffle the deck here. Let's give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Pisces universe with all affecting energies. All right, that's what I'm putting out there. So let's see. Give me a reading. Oh, it still wants me to shuffle. My God, we got some shuffling going on here today. The overall energy of the reading, this is very interesting. It's the Two of Pentacles. I'm not really sure what that means. It's someone who's been juggling something. That's the primary energy. What wants to reveal itself? You see this little slit right here? This block of cards wants to reveal itself. Look at that. Somebody made a decision. The Chariot is right there. And what's crossing this? The Ten of Wands. Another 10. Right? We had the 10 of Swords there. 10 of Wands here. It's someone here who's got a new beginning. This tells me it's, again, what that Ace of Swords said. That Ace of Swords crossed by the Page of Wands told me somebody is having a reunion with themselves, right? They're reconciling with their own self and what they want. A decision's been made. That's very clear from these cards and the energies around it. The Two of Pentacles is tricky to read. You got to look at what's around it to figure out whether somebody's being wishy-washy or whether someone's made a decision. Someone here has made a decision with a Chariot energy around it and a 10 of Wands crossing it. All right, that resets to an Ace of Wands, a new beginning. Again, everything from the pre-shuffle all the way to the overall energy has said the same thing over and over again. The pre-shuffle said it 3 times. So, let's see where we go. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person feels in their emotions, how they're behaving in the 3D. Right here's the soul energy. Right here's the message from the universe. I'll tell you what she says. It's red with the energy of the connection, and right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I can't predict free will. There is a lot of free will at play here with an overall energy of a minor arcana card. Okay? Keep that in mind. Don't shoot the messenger here. All right? I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards over the top, and I'm pretty damn sure you could bet your 2 fish asses that I'm going to extend this one. I'm very intrigued by your connection. It's quite powerful in a subtle way. You mean a great deal to this person. You're very unique to this person. You're very memorable, like I always tell you. I get that. I feel it in the energy. Okay? So the link for the extended will be in the description. I'm pretty sure. If it's not there, it just means we got all the information here and I changed my mind. Okay? We'll see. I don't know. You already know, because I'm already done if you're watching this. All right. Right here's the energy around the connection right now. Hangman. Yeah. You might think that's an energy of nothing happening. It's actually, all I'm drawn to is the little epiphany light bulb there. Someone's about to come out of the Hangman. I think we'll see that when we clarify. But this is someone, again, who's got a new perspective on things. They got a new perspective on your connection. Okay? And you're about to get one. I'll put it to you that way. How about that? I think it's going to be very interesting when we clarify that. How do they feel in their emotions right now? How are they behaving in the 3D? Very balanced. Temperance. This person has a new perspective on what makes them happy. This is balanced energy. Balanced energy equals happiness to us 3D people, right? When I get Temperance in this position here, it's angel energy all around them. It cancels out any toxin. It provides clarity. It helps them to see what's really going on. Again, I get a new perspective here on they're getting a new perspective on your connection, right? On how it makes them feel. And I'm pretty sure it makes them pretty happy based on what I'm getting. Let's see what's in the soul. The soul bookends the Hangman. See? Tower. Tower in the soul is dangerous. We had a sign, I think it was Gemini that got this. I think it was Gemini in the August readings. It depends what it's read with, how dangerous it is, okay? This is a complete teardown. With the cards that I have here, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, Major Arcana, this is an okay tower in the soul. We want this. This is someone who's starting anew. Again, from the pre-shuffle all the way through to the overall energy, all the way through to what's on the table. It's saying the same thing over and over and over again. Said it 3 times in the pre-shuffle, like I told you, and it's been saying it ever since. Somebody here has had some kind of reconciliation with themselves and what makes them happy. And their energy in the 3D is reading very balanced. Okay? They're building on a solid foundation now. This is going to be interesting. All of this is going to be interesting to clarify. Wow. Something's happened here, or will happen shortly. Okay? Will happen shortly. And I know August isn't anything, all bets are off month again. And I know that there's some powerful energies. The whole month is a North Node sandwich. And you saw that North Node reading yesterday. I know most of you did. Okay. And that energy's here. You know, it's part of it. I said, give me all affecting energies. What's the universe want to tell us? Red with the Hangman. 7 of Cups. They've made a decision. I get that. I think they're not quite sure. The universe is saying they're not quite sure how to approach. The universe is backing up what I said about the 2 of Pentacles being a minor arcana and the overall energy. There's still a lot of free will in play here, because I still get a lot of confusion within your person as to now what. And that can happen when we have a Tower in the soul. The Tower tears everything down, blows the nuts off squirrels, tears everything down. Okay? There's a moment right now, we're in this moment, it's almost a peaceful, easy feeling kind of moment. Where now what? Right? Imagine you figured out what would make you happy. Or imagine, it might be easier to give the analogy of imagine you just won the lottery. Right? So what, it's up to like $800 million or some shit like that right now. Imagine you just won that. And you're like, you're over the excitement, all the actions happen, and then you sit there and you go, now what? Right? Now what? Well, that's where we're at. We're at the now what stage. A lot of free will in play here, but these cards here, these tell a story. This is all major arcana. That's wild. Okay, wow, I can't wait to clarify this. What's the potential final outcome? Red with Temperance, 6 of Swords. Somebody, again, this whole fucking reading. Now, again, this card is separate from the reading. It's me talking to the universe. It is red with your connection energy, but it's separate. So we take this out of the equation, just for ease of you, just to give you a visual. Again, I reiterate, this whole reading's been saying the same thing since the beginning. Somebody is moving, knows what makes them happy now, has some kind of reconciliation within themselves. The soul is tearing down a whole new way of living, a whole new way of life. The light bulb has gone off. They got a whole new perspective on your soulmate connection. They're balanced. They know what makes them happy, and they're going for it. The 6 of Swords. Now, the 6 of Swords is a minor arcana. There is a lot of free will in play here. I'm going to warn you about that. Now, I don't mean that they won't show up. I mean, I think they show up, and it's a little bit confusing. That doesn't surprise me. That comes up a lot, especially in the extendeds. Okay? But this is good. This is good. Slowly but surely. And that doesn't surprise me either. This is the third slowest energy in the tarot. She's just using the currents and these little birds pulling her. There's no motor on the boat, right? There's not a V6 on there on the backside. It's not a speedboat you use for water skiing or something like that. It's a slow energy. Doesn't surprise me with a Hangman, Temperance. The Tower has already happened. When the Tower appears in the soul in one of my readings, it's already happened. So this is shit that it's about to get going. It's about to start happening. All right, somebody's at the now what stage, or will be soon. And for some of you, I'm not a time lord. For some of you, this already happened. They're already past it. They've already shown up. You're just getting confirmation here. That's all. Okay, let's clarify. See what the witches have to say. Randomly at the bottom of the deck is the 6 of Wands, by the way. Unreal. Let's clarify the Hangman. Why is the Hangman here? Tell me about the Hangman. All right. Why is the Hangman here for my Pisces people? Why? Why? Jesus. Your connection fascinates me. I said it's some powerful shit. I did say that, right, Two Fish? Yeah? Yeah. I mean it. It is. I got Judgment. Again, major arcana. I can't get anything but major arcana here. Up on that top row, and that's important. That's an important row. Your connection, them, their soul. Okay? All the actions are based on free will. Okay? Minor arcana showing up here. This is Judgment. Somebody got a new perspective with the Hangman on your connection, and now they're not quite sure what to do, but they want a second chance. They want a second chance at their whole life. When I see a tower here represented with these energies around it, someone wants a new chance at their whole life. Somebody here has figured out that they're unhappy. I mean, I'm just paraphrasing. It's a general reading. Somebody figured out they're unhappy. They figured out that you make them happy, and they're headed your way. It's what it looks like. And they definitely want a second chance. This is a powerful connection. The Hangman crossed by Judgment. Very rare combination of energies that I get when I pull. That is not a bang in a bar parking lot. I'm going to tell you, that is a powerful soulmate connection. What's on top here? Because this is the energy of your connection. What's on top? Seven of Wands. Somebody now wants to fight for this. This card, Seven of Wands, has a lot of meanings. It can mean someone's defensive. Someone's been defensive to the connection, yes. But I have to look at the energies around it to help me see what's reflected in there. The energies around it are all they want a second chance, and they got a new perspective on how this connection affects them, how it makes them happy. Somebody wants to fight for it. Why is the Seven of Wands there? The Five of Swords. See, there's the confusion. I think because we're sitting on a card of Epiphany here, Dark Night of the Soul, they got a new perspective. I think this energy is telling us a little bit about that new perspective. This is why the Seven of Wands is here. Why are they fighting for it now? Well, I think they realized, this would tell me what they realized. They realized they've been short-sighted. They realized that they've been shooting themselves in the foot, sabotaging their own happiness. Okay? That's what it reads. Because the overall energy around the whole thing, the baseline energy is a Hangman, the overall is Judgment. Okay, they want a second chance here. They want a second chance to get something right, something that they misjudged, something that they cast off too quick without thinking. Okay? All right. I like to give you transparency in my readings. I never throw a card without representation. Okay? I read the energy. I don't need the cards. But the cards are the pictures for you. And I know a lot of people watching. I remember when I had my email active, a lot of people watching think they know how to read cards, and they do. They know the meanings of the cards and all that. They write in and correct me on the meaning of the card, and I always write back the same thing. I don't give a fuck what the meaning of the card is. I read energy. These are just mediums to reflect the energy, and you got to look. I'm showing you how to read intuitively. You got to look around at the energies around something to get it. All right. They've been sabotaging something that makes them very happy. There's no doubt. And now they're at the I don't know what to do stage here. Now what? Let's go. Let's pull on Temperance. This is very nice. This reading just keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Why is Temperance here? Now, these two cards here, we're going to get some interesting answers out of the universe, I think, because Temperance is here for a reason. And Temperance could be, Temperance and the Tower, if I extend this one, which I think I will, are going to be the topics of my extended. Okay? That I can tell you. I don't give a fuck about a Seven of Cups and all that. This is bullshit. Alright? The Hangman with Judgment, yep, that tells me it's worthy, for sure. It's a powerful connection that somebody wants to fight for. But the real answers live in Temperance and the Tower here. This is their 3D energy, this is their 5D energy. Okay? It's something that hit them rather suddenly. It doesn't surprise me with the North Node in play right now. Pretty heavy this month. Why is Temperance here? You know? And I suppose it's their wishy-washiness that landed this tower, that started this tower in the first place. Because as I say, this is a North Node influenced month pretty heavily. It's a North Node sandwich, and that North Node in Taurus is not allowing for wishy-washy. You're either in or out. That applies to both sides, by the way, not just your person. You know, make sure I always tell you guys, the Divine Feminines watching, make sure you know what you want from this person. At least one of you should, because they sure as fuck don't. They don't know what to do. You're completely, you know, as with all the signs, you're completely different for this person. Why is Temperance here? I'm still shuffling. My God, I'm running out of things to tell people. Temperance is crossed by the Page of Swords. The whole thing, whatever is changing on their side, whatever they're getting rid of on their side, whatever made them realize, wake the fuck up, whatever had them wake the fuck up in this Hangman, or that Ace of Swords from the pre-shuffle, or the 10 Swords before the cut, right? Or why the fuck are we here position? Whatever they're cutting out on their side, it's all stemming from an energy of disappointment. It's all stemming from, I mean, I could play out a whole bunch of scenarios based on the energy here. One of the scenarios might be they had a talk with somebody about the future, and the conversation disappointed them. Okay? Maybe. That's possible. I'm just giving you an example, right? I'm not telling you what happened. I'm just giving you an example of the energy. I read the energy as feelings, and I have to translate it into words, so cut me some slack. Whatever it is, it's all stemming from a disappointment. Okay? Probably through a conversation that was had. Could have been a conversation with themselves, right? Disappointed in themselves. It's all stemming from that. And they said, it's sort of the, man, I suck. Man, this sucks. I need to get my shit together. That's where it all stems from. Okay? Let's see. What's on top? Strength. Yep. Again, there was that 8 of Swords that we saw after the cut. That's fear. There's fear around the Strength card here. Somebody here is disappointed that they let fear hold them back, and they're not letting that happen anymore. Okay? It's very clear in the energy. Oh, it's fucking crystal clear. Heart chakra wide open too. Why Strength here? Look at that. 7 of Cups here in the message from the universe. The universe is referring me. This card refers me to this. So these cards will not only be read with this, they will be read with this too. So the universe has a lot to say to us, even though it's just a 7 of Cups here. 7 of Cups. This person here, it is an energy of confusion. It doesn't surprise me. Well, how do I phrase this? Think about it. You realize that you've let yourself down in life. Okay? I'm just giving you a scenario. Okay? You realize that you've let yourself down in life, and then you go, I need to get my shit together. Again, it's, they know what they want to do. They're just not quite sure what they're doing just yet. I believe that a choice has been made, though. I don't think they have a lot of confidence in the choice. I think they have the strength and fortitude to move forward with a choice that they've made. But I don't think there's a whole lot of confidence in it. I think it's because they're moving in a new direction. Maybe their whole life they could get away with 5 swords thinking. But they're all done with that. They're all done with it. So we'll learn more when we talk to the universe here about this 7 of Cups. Let's talk about the Tower, though. Energy needs to be peeled back in layers. Let's keep peeling. Why is the Tower here? A tower in the soul. That's powerful. I don't have words. Okay? I can't find the words to tell you how powerful it is. Just look at that squirrel. Look at him. That's how powerful it is. Lost his nuts. It happened very suddenly. It's something that is a reboot in the soul. It's part of the reconciliation within themselves energy. It goes all the way to the soul. It's not just in their head. This is good because it's not just in their head that they're disappointed and they want to set things right and you know, get their shit together. That's fine. A lot of people tell themselves that all the time. But unless we believe it in the soul, it's like those affirmations. Unless you believe them in the soul, they're just words coming out of your mouth. They're just fluff, right? It's not just fluff for your person. It's real. It goes all the way to the soul. So why is the Tower here? Let's talk about the Tower. See? I'm telling you, your connection fascinates the shit out of me. When I saw in your August reading that the universe was driving, taking the wheel, I knew we were going to see some serious shit in this reading. I have no doubt. Why is the Tower here? Why? What's crossing the Tower? Yeah. It's the Queen of Pentacles. I like that. I don't like Pentacles in the soul, generally. But there's a few cards I don't mind. The King and Queen of Pentacles are 2 of them. Okay? It's a very stable energy. It's someone... I almost want to read it like an Ace of Swords. I almost want to read it like it's an aha moment, right? An epiphany kind of thing. But it's somebody here who... what's that old saying? It's kind of cheesy, but be the change that you want to see kind of energy, right? You follow me? It's some cheesy saying that's always out there. Be the change, right? That kind of thing. It's like that. It's like that kind of energy. It's someone who's the energy around them is one of someone. She's very stable. She knows what she wants. She's not waiting for anything. She's got a lot of clarity, this one here, right? It's that kind of energy. It's someone who realizes that they need to make these changes, Can I phrase it that way? Does that make sense? They need to be the change that they want to see. It's all the way to the soul. This is good. What's on top? 8 swords. Wow. Wow, it's really threw this person for a loop. Anyway, that's one of the energies. The other energy with this here, with the Queen of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords on top of the Tower. This is why is the Tower here? 8 swords. Because somebody broke themselves free. Something happened. Something happened. There's somewhere in here is a snapping point. We've been talking about snapping points a lot lately. You know, the straw that breaks the camel's back. Something in here showed this person that they can be free. They can blast themselves out of this cage. Okay? This is how they've been. Why is the 8 of Swords here? 6 of Pentacles. See? It's... Someone here is just breaking free of this. Again, the 8 of Swords is why the Tower's here. The Tower, somebody was just tired of feeling trapped, tired of being disappointed, tired of being unhappy, tired of feeling like they had no options, tired of feeling like they had no future. Right here, this 6 of Pentacles backs up my read on the Queen of Pentacles, the affecting energy. It says that they're putting that into motion. They're being the change. It's all the way down to the soul. If it's not happening yet, it will be soon. Okay? I think for most of you, that Tower either already happened or it's about to happen or it's happening right now. Okay? But it's not very far out. I'm not divining any further out than August here. Okay? This is nice. This is someone who is breaking free here. Who is being the change. It's all the way down to the soul. Now, there is confusion. I get that. What do I do now? Now what? It's why they're going slow. Okay? But I think the decision's been made. It's very clear with Temperance and the Tower here. Why is the 7 of Cups here? There's something in here. We'll check it out in the extended. There's something here. Something happened. Because that's the second time I've seen the 8 of Swords and the second time someone getting free of it. Okay? A lot of repeating messages here. And repeating messages are important. And you should always pay attention to them. You start seeing signs of things, you know. It is. It's like that. Why is the 7 of Cups here? Tell me about the 7 of Cups. What else you want to tell everybody about this? Oh, okay. Another 7, huh? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a moment where, you know, like I said, they've got the strength, they've got the fortitude to go forward, they've got the new epiphany they want to, or the new, you know, perspective. They want to fight for something that originally they may have misjudged rather short-sightedly, right? Denying themselves happiness. It's just a moment of reflection. Right now, it's why we're going slow. The universe is saying it's going a little slow. Keep that in mind. Probably won't happen right after you finish watching this reading. But somebody here is really giving this some thought. That's what I get off of this. It is an energy of divine timing, but it's just somebody giving this some thought. Look, I got two. Look. I got two people here both doing the same thing from two different decks. Look at him and look at him. They both got the, you know, they're kind of resting their head there, the head in the hand kind of thing. This one here is resting on a rake or whatever. Same thing. So there's a lot of that going on. It's in the base energy and it's in the environmental energy. But these are both productive. This one here is a productive energy. This one here is productive too, provided, depending on what card falls here. It is productive. It's the Fool. Yeah. I needed to see a card of forward movement. If I saw a card of stalling, right? Then I know we'd have a problem. No, that Two of Pentacles, a decision has been made. Things are going a little bit slow. Somebody here, this card is why the 7 of Cups is here. They're going to make a decision. There's no doubt about it. This Fool, however, is read with the 7 of Wands. So again, this is an energy of someone who wants to stand up and fight for what makes them happy, for what's right. And it all stems from a disappointment. Something happened. Okay? I don't know what specifically, but this person definitely has felt trapped for some time. Whether they admitted that to you or not, I believe when they cast you off, it was very short-sighted. You may have even been prejudged. And they may have continued to judge you. Even if it was lies they had to tell themselves to stay away from you. Okay? But it's very clear in these soulmate energies here, because of the Hangman and Temperance, that you make them very happy. There's no doubt about it. Now the Fool here, it's a leap of faith. All right? It is someone who's willing to fight for this. It is someone who's going to make a decision. Why is the Fool here? This is why. The Hermit. I got a lot of cards in the message from the universe. I got a lot of cards of thought. Right? Now, here's what's interesting. See, I got the thought here. I got the thought here. Now, what do? I've figured all this out. Now, what do? It's just, I need to start anew. Again, it's a repeating message all through this reading. It's somebody starting anew. Okay? Get out with the old, in with the new kind of a thing. This Hermit, though, is very interesting. This Hermit is why the Fool is here. Obviously, someone's following their intuition, following their soul. Their soul woke up. I see that here with a tower. That's definitely awake. A tower falling on your head will definitely wake you up. Everybody in this soulmate cycle is an old soul. You're always an old soul in a deep soul connection or a twin flame type thing because you've got a lot of past lives with this person. So a lot of past lives would imply an old soul. Young souls don't have deep soul connections. They got 1 or 2 lifetimes under their belt. And they know very few people. You know, there isn't time to build that kind of connection. The connection awakened. Your person's soul awakened. And what's interesting here is that Hermit is read with the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords, it backs up my read on the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords is short-term thinking. It's false victories, right? It's prejudging something and casting it off before giving it any thought and things like that. The Hermit right here is read with the 5 of Swords. This is one of the things they realized that they did. The Hermit hates people that behave like this. Okay? The Hermit despises 5 Swords energy. The Hermit makes wise decisions. Someone now is making a wise decision. They're taking their time. Taking their time and making a wise decision. How do I know he's taking his time? Because that's what this card means. I told you, it's divine timing. But it's divine timing in the sense of we take our time and we think, right? We think about it. What's happened here? Now what do? Somebody's using their wise old soul. I got 2 major arcanas here sitting on top of it that almost guarantees that they're coming towards you. It's as close to a guarantee as I can give you. 6 of Swords. They are coming in. This is communication for most of you. I can't predict free will. You know, I'm not one of those readers that's going to give you some kind of bullshit false hope. Okay? This person here, I can tell you, I'll just say it. Fine. Fuck it. I'll just say it. Why, as great as this reading is, and as great as it is to see this, and they're finally getting their shit together, finally breaking free, Tower of the Soul, starting anew, soul awake. This one card right here, along with this, the other energies around the 7 of Wands, which is when they were defensive to it. Right? It's saying when they were defensive to it, there was short-term thinking. This one energy right here, whether they woke up to it or not, they've been an asshole. I don't like people like this either. I tend to reflect as 2 cards in tarot. I personally reflect as the Hermit, and I reflect as the King of Swords. That said, I'm with the Hermit. This right here, they got some explaining to do is what I'm trying to tell you. All right, they may be coming, and I think they know that. I think that's why they're taking their time. I think that's why they may not approach very quickly. You know, might let the dust settle on this tower a little bit. But somebody here definitely wants to give to this. What's interesting about that, in a cross-check of the reading, we should always cross-check our readings, right? For those of you that pull cards, the 6 of Pentacles is directly bookending the 5 of Swords, right? Somebody now wants to give. Somebody who felt like they couldn't before now can. All kinds of ways to read that energy and all kinds of layers of energy. This is the 3rd slowest energy in the tarot. I wish that was a speedboat, but it's not. Okay? Not going to be water skiing off of that. Unless you're a real beginner, you might like that experience. I doubt you'd even get up on top of the water. It's not moving very fast. It is read with these. Okay? We know they make a decision. We know they got some explaining to do, though. Please keep that in mind. Do not just welcome this person with open arms and, you know, they need to explain what happened here. You need to find out probably what I'm going to tell you in the extended. And try not to say I already knew all that, okay, when they tell you. 6 of Swords. Why is it here? Steve told me. Well, who the fuck is Steve? You been seeing somebody named Steve? Who the fuck is Steve, motherfucker? All right, now, don't get me in no trouble, okay? All right, 6 of Swords. Here we go. What's the final on this? It's forward movement. It's communication. It's somebody, again, it sums up the whole reading right from the pre-shuffle. Somebody here, something's done on their side. Something's over. They want to start anew. They want to get their shit together. It looks like it's happening. It's all stemming from a disappointment. either within themselves or in somebody else. Okay? Perhaps somebody else disappointed them. I've told the story before. I've benefited from that in the past. For some of you, that's the case. For others of you, they disappointed themselves. Okay? Then they just realized what makes them happy. And it's apparently you. Why is the Six of Swords here? I am done shuffling. Yeah, motherfucker. All right. I like that. That's a Wheel of Fortune right there. That's destiny. That's pay attention to Steve's North Node reading he did yesterday upright. Okay? All of you, watch that reading. Pay attention to it. Very important. It's a Wheel of Destiny. It's right there, and it's a North Node month. It's a North Node influenced month. The whole month of August is a North Node sandwich. And everything in between is spicy and salty and sweet and all blended together. It's a weird tasting sandwich, let me tell you. Anyway, the Wheel of Fortune there says they're turning around 180 degrees and coming towards you here. Somebody here wants to move away from choppy water. But it also tells me that the reason they're coming in towards you, towards these smoother waters, is because something on their side has ended. So it's saying the same thing. The wheel is turned for them. There may have been a change in fortune. You know, it could have been. But that's more of a literal translation. It's just saying that the energies on their side have changed. All right? It's a little mini world card in a lot of ways. It's a 10 in the major arcana, so it's something's ending. It's like a death card in a way. Something ends and then there's something new. It's more about the direction than anything else. All right? What's on? That's why it's kind of like a sometimes, well, anyway, it's got a star in the middle of it. I was drawn to that star. It's almost a star card crossed with a Wheel of Fortune here. There's a lot of destiny here. What's on top? A lot. The Chariot. Yeah, look at that. Okay, now, okay, let's be honest. The Chariot's very fast. Okay? The Chariot, very fast. The Emperor, the Divine Masculine, a balanced Divine Masculine. These are read with these. I'm going to walk you through it. This is balanced. So this tells me the Divine Masculine knows what they want. Okay, they want to be happy. They're putting down the fear, moving forward. Again, the Seven of Cups, they're giving this a lot of thought. They are. But the Chariot, this fast-moving energy, is why this Six of Swords is here. It's verifying that they are coming in. But the Chariot is read with the Strength card. This tells me there's a little bit of fear slowing them down. Okay? There's a lot of determination, but something is slowing them down just a little bit. I think it's their own thought process more than fear. It's more confusion than fear. Okay, I'm going to be honest, as I read the energy, it's more like that, but it's really hard to pinpoint in a general reading. Why is the Chariot here? Okay, why is the Chariot here? The Eight of Pentacles and Death and the Queen of Pentacles wanted to come out with it. All three of them wanted to come out. It's somebody here who did the work to get to the Nine of Pentacles. This is the card of the Apprentice, right? They actually have had some kind of victory within themselves a little bit, right? Somebody feels liberated. All of it, I'm just telling you what the energy all adds up to. It adds up to the Death card here. Something where we started, something ended, right? On their side. We opened this reading with a Death card. Something ended on their side. And it's, something new is rebirthing for them. And that new, this card, this Queen of Pentacles, draws us to the soul over here. It was the crossing card. They're no longer trapped in something. That tells me, these two cards, why they came out with the Eight of Pentacles is to let me know that this person, your person's put in the work. That Nine of Pentacles from the pre-shuffle is valid. They are liberated from something. It just keeps going around and around, the whole reading, just backing itself up all the way through. I could definitely see someone coming towards you. They are going a little bit slow. They are giving it some thought. But there's a lot of major arcana here on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 major arcana cards here on the table. 9 if we count the Wheel of Fortune that was crossing here. 9 major arcana cards on the table. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let's go back to the original Lightseer deck. Let's shuffle. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. And then I'm going to go pull some Wicked Voodoo for you. I'm going to do an extended. I don't usually do, lately anyway, extendeds for sign readings. But this is intriguing. Because the way I feel this, and it's hard to put into words, please bear with me. But the way I feel this here is somebody gets it. Somebody just figured it out, but something happened to cause that. And the catalyst isn't coming through here. It's just coming through as a disappointment. I want to see what they were trapped in. And I want to see exactly how they approach you. Because I think it might be a little better than what's been coming up in some of the all signs extendeds. I think the way this person approaches you is going to be okay. I don't think it's going to result in a huge fight or anything like that. I just think you need some answers, you know. You think you might get them. Let's see what the universe has to say. Give me 3 cards. What else you want to tell 2 fish before I go pull some wicked voodoo, universe? What else you want to tell 2 fish? Look at this. We always pull from the bottom. It's the Emperor, the 4 of Cups. Look at it's my disappointed pooing girl, right? And the 6 of Wands, Victory. Crossing the 4 of Cups is the 3 of Wands. Listen, the Emperor is coming towards you. There's no doubt about it here. These are red, center, left, right. Okay, the 3 of Wands crossing this right here. What's been holding them back is again, I felt that disappointment energy. I said it with the Page of Swords that was crossing here. Okay, I think for a lot of you, they're just disappointed in themselves. And if they were married or something, or whatever they chose over you, it was these 3 broken cups here. But the offer for you was always there. Okay, and somebody here is just getting their shit together. That's what I get with the Emperor and the 6 of Wands, which are read together. The Emperor is getting his shit together. He's getting up off that papasan chair, getting on the chariot and coming your way because they put in the work and something's ended. They want to be happy. They want to be content. They want victory here. This is victory. This is victory. It's all over the place. What's interesting here, I'm going to see what's crossing it just for fun. Yeah, Fakey McFakerman. See? Again, what are they disappointed in? A little bit. Why did they choose something else over you? Whatever they did, they were pretending. Okay? They were just hiding it the whole time, keeping an eye on you the whole time, always wanting to surf your waters. Where's Pisces live? Your 2 fish. Where do fish live? In the water. They've been standing on the goddamn ground here. There's a lot. There's something that happened. They gave something some thought. They realized they were short-sighted, and they put an end to something. Somebody here has really put an end to something on their side, something that's had them trapped. I've seen the 8 of Swords too many times, okay? And with it coming up in the soul on top of a tower, leading to 6 Pentacles of someone given, there's something going on here. We'll find out. We'll pull some side reads. We'll see what's going on your person's side. We'll see how they're going to approach you. We'll see how they see you, right? What are they thinking and feeling? Not thinking and feeling, what do they truthfully think of you? So that you know, okay? If you want the extended, the link is in the description. I want it. Your connection just fascinates me. It's so powerful. It's unreal. You mean a lot to this person. I want to tell you that. It's there in the energy. It's very clear. I don't care what they told you. I never care what people tell me. People are full of shit. Okay? Always remember that. You are being lied to over 78% of the time in your life. That's based on my own ability to read people and 40 some odd years of research on the topic of people watching and figuring things out and figuring out who's lying to me and who's not. 78% of the time, they're lying to you. And I don't mean strangers, I mean people in your goddamn life. Okay? So this person, I don't care what they told you. I don't even care if they told you they loved you more than anything else. It's still an understatement. It's very strong here. There's something about you. There's something that to this person, I don't want to use the phrase irreplaceable because it's kind of overused a little bit here on YouTube, but there's something about you that stands out. Okay? I'm going to put it that way in your case. All right? That's your reading. Link for the extended is in the description. We'll find out what happened here. Pull a lot on this one here for sure. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. I hope this reading was helpful. I do. It certainly helped me. This is a great connection, I tell you. All right. Good luck, Pisces.